Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, September the 19th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. It is 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our room. I open the room every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live in the mic. And I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. And in the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off either the first month or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. Well, again, very light trading for me today. Unfortunately, I missed one fantastic one. Oops, I forgot to, just a second here. Now, hopefully I can do this right on the screen. I don't, we go, forgot to load a chart. There we go. And get the symbol linking. So unfortunately, the Zine was an awesome alert from the watch list. Now, very few in the watch list right now. And very few, I mean, there's NCR, which actually was the beginning, looked like it's going to be a short, but it actually has turned around. But my point is they're just cheap stocks right now. Where, earnings season starts in about 4 weeks. We'll start to get into more what I will call traditional type plays, stocks that can move $3, $4, $5 in a day. And I mean, these aren't bad. I mean, the Zine was awesome. The alert was at 8:30 and it did get down to 7:21. The problem for me was that I couldn't get it. There was the alert right up here. And in fact, after the alert, it moved up here, 8:56, and then that's when it slid. I tried to get it right there, and because it was down 10% yesterday, so the uptick rule was still in effect for it. And so I just couldn't get a fill. I had to watch as it went down. The U.S. steel, all over the place. I mean, it had the big gap down. They guided poorly, I guess, for the next for this coming quarter. Analyst downgrades, and I thought, okay, maybe there was the alert at 1086, but not really much happening. After the alert, the PRVB, the same sort of thing. Now they did a financing at $8. It may come down, but again, choppy, very choppy. And the NCR, they did a financing also. The financing was at 32.75, and it may come down later, but again, just way too choppy. I tried this little crazy one, this LCTX. If you look at it on let's take a look on this daily, get a weekly, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, this probably had a name change, symbol change here. Maybe there was a reverse split. I don't know exactly the story, but I thought, okay, a little bit interesting. It had some news. So, I mean, it looks like it's breaking out. I mean, all-time high and all that. So it did have a little bit of news. I ended up taking this trade. I think it was at 115 right there. It popped up to 118. I was hoping like it would just keep going into maybe the high 120s before I got rid of it. I got out of it flat. It was just kind of a little flyer. CBL really hasn't moved. And the AVDL, yeah, I mean, so, I mean, there's just these cheap ones. Yeah, I mean, they can give you some, some interesting trades if there is a big enough gap. Now, it's funny because I saw what I do with with the watch list that you guys are watching every day is, yes, I do the bulk of the work is in the evening. So tonight I'll do the bulk of the work to get the watch list done. And then in the morning, I'll take a look at some of the pre-market movers and I'll, make a determination. Yeah, perhaps that one, perhaps that one. Well, unfortunately, not Urso, but Eros. Geez, EROS. There we go. And this was an awesome one from the AI too. I mean, in fact, AI had a couple of really nice ones. I mean, Eros, strong stock pulling back at 306. I mean, it hit. My goodness, it hit 358. Fran was a really good one, 13 and still is 1393. Up to this level here. But my point is that I basically discounted the Eros because I thought, okay, I saw the news, some kind of a partnership deal with Microsoft. I thought it was kind of fluffy. I saw this action up here. I saw it pull back. I said, I don't want to add it. And of course, if I had added it, it would have appeared on the watch list. So just goes to show, I probably just second guess myself. But I guess what I'm saying is that I see too many that I put on the watch list from the morning, these little bios. And what if they just haven't really moved. But this is not a bio, but boy, did it ever move. So what else happened? KKR, I did end up taking this one finally on this break here. Goldman put a conviction buy on this one. That's what got me interested. Saw this in the pre-market, saw the news. So that was the reason why this really popped, and it pulled back, and I waited on this. Still, I've traded some out. I mean, it's not terribly dynamic. I think they put a conviction buy with a target of maybe 34 to 35. Somebody asked me in the room, well, it's not going there today. And yeah, I mean, when they do these things, I mean, first of all, it doesn't mean it's going to get there, but they're also not talking, well, today it's going to happen. So, but Goldman certainly is obviously people do follow what Goldman says, so I thought it was worth a shot when it got over 29. So modest gain on that one, but really not a lot happening. And let me just show you what I'm, look at my evening scan. That this is what I use to find the stocks for tomorrow, okay, as well as still maintaining some of the stocks that are in the watch list today. It's not. I mean, when we're in earnings season, this thing is full, absolutely full, right from the top to the bottom. I have to keep scrolling. I've even relaxed the filters on this. I've said, okay, it doesn't have to be up 4%. It has to be up or down 3%. It doesn't have to be within 10% of the high or the low. It has to be within 15%. Still not hardly getting anything. And just because they're in here doesn't mean I want them. I still have to look at each one to see, okay, yeah, this could have some continuation tomorrow. So bottom line is with the watch list, I can't manufacture. I can't manufacture things to watch. I mean, they're coming from scans, and right now we're just in a very, very slow period. But as I say, earnings season will start in about 4 weeks. So we'll certainly see once that happens. For a month and a half, every day, we'll have a lot of interesting looks from that watch list. So anyway, want to get back into the room, so I'm going to shut this down. And I should always tell you, if you do want to follow my watch list, just click on the new channel bar, and Barry's window is right there, okay? And again, I update the watch list, of course, every day. So, and it'll appear, the alerts will appear in these two windows, either for a potential long or a potential short. And that is about it. So I want to get back into the room. So let me bring back the capture program. So if you have any questions for me, this is the email address you can use. The link to get into our free room. I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So hope to see you there. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.